One part of the argument has concluded where the Eknath Shinde camp is concerned. Now you're hearing Mr. Singh, who's arguing for Eknath Shinde. After this, viewers, you will hear the Solicitor General who argues for the governor. In all probability, we will see a floor test happen tomorrow. It would be unprecedented if it doesn't, because usually the Supreme Court has always ordered in favor of floor test. But this time around, the Supreme Court, both the judges, self-admittedly had said and admitted that this case is highly peculiar and different than other cases. So is there an outside chance that the floor test will be averted tomorrow? And if it is averted, how long will that be postponed till? We'll keep a keen eye on all developments. Right now, at least where the Supreme Court is concerned, we are going to see arguments go down later on during the course of the evening, the night there. But we will hear an order by the Supreme Court today itself. All eyes there. I want to quickly bring in Kamlesh Sutar, my colleague, who's joining us with the very latest developments as they take place in the state of Maharashtra. Kamlesh, what we are given to understand is that Uddhav Thackeray has pretty much conveyed that he's not going to face a floor test. Whether he puts in his resignation before the floor test, addresses his party through Facebook, or go to the State Assembly and before the floor test is concerned, takes place, addresses and steps down. That remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, that he has decided that he will not go through with the floor test because he doesn't quite have the numbers with him. What next, Kamlesh? Because coming up are the BMC elections. The next fight for Uddhav Thackeray is going to save his own party, because what is being now said in court, it's not been said once, it's been said at least thrice over, what is being echoed by Eknath Shinde as well, is that the Eknath Shinde faction is the real Shiv Sena.
Well, yes, indeed, that's the big question for Uddhav Thackeray and Aditya Thackeray, because their political future now hangs in balance. If at all Eknath Shinde camps goes ahead and doesn't just stop at the legislative party. See, Preeti, this problem, the issue that the Shiv Sena is facing is about the legislative party. Legislative party is just part of the entire party setup. The party is made up of its national executive body. Then there's parliamentary body. There are several district chief. There are other posts in the party. They take the unanimous decision on behalf of the party. For Uddhav Thackeray, he knows for sure that the legislative party is no more with him. If the majority of chunk has gone with the rebels, then it remains just a question or a matter of formality in case he wants to face the trust vote, and then he knows that he doesn't enjoy the support of MLAs that is required. So in the number game of the legislative party, Uddhav Thackeray perhaps sees the writing is on the wall. But as far as the larger party is concerned, Shiv Sena is not just restricted to the legislative assembly. It is more beyond that. So the district chiefs, the other office bearers of the party, Uddhav wants to have that control over the party. And as you rightly mentioned, the most crucial BMC elections are approaching very near. They could take place in another 2-3 months' time. For Shiv Sena, the BMC has been its soul, the party and its cadre. There has been an ecosystem of the Shiv Sena and the BMC. The Shiv Sena has perhaps born, thrived and grown just around that ecosystem of the Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation. So Uddhav would like to keep his party cadre intact, and that is what we've seen. Look at the developments in last few days. Ever since this rebellion took place, Uddhav Thackeray has been holding meeting with all the corporators, office bearers of his party, district chief and other office bearers. On the other hand, Aditya Thackeray is on a spree of addressing rallies in different parts of Mumbai. In fact, even today, late evening, what we are hearing that he was supposed to address a rally. Whether he goes there and addresses the party cadre also remains to be seen. Sanjay Raut is addressing several rallies. He is trying to put up a brave face and trying to address in his own aggressive Shiv Sena style. They don't want to lose the control over the party, because if that is gone, the Thackeray brand is gone, and that is what Uddhav Thackeray is very clear of, and that is what he would not like to happen.